comes down to two things. What separates the school from other schools is one, the winning atmosphere, and two, the college preparation. We have many athletes playing in all sports in college as not only sophomores or juniors, but as true freshmen. You know, in football, if you turn in the games and many of these big conferences on Saturdays, you see a lot of St. Thomas Aquinas kids playing, and they're also doing very well in school, which is, it says that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing here at St. Thomas. We are healthy for the most part. This late in the season, we do got some minor injuries. Guys just banged up. It's a long season. You know, we had the flu bug run through the team a little bit, but we're ready to go.
I'm here with St. Thomas Aquinas quarterback Jake Rizzo, and Jake, you're finally going to get to play in the state championship game. How do you feel about that?
It's an honor. I mean, we all wanted to be a part of a state championship, and it's a blessing for all of us to have this honor. And we're just really excited to play and see what happens.
You know, that's what we need. You know, that's what this program's all about, you know, to support all sports. And, you know, from what I heard, we've already got 16 buses going up to Orlando. And, you know, we travel well, and we're really excited for that. So can't wait to get in the stadium Friday night.
To your left, to your right. Not a lot of us made it here. I mean, it is what it is. It takes a lot to come here, play here, with that A on your chest, and have a good pride. Now, my dad always talks to me about your purpose, right? And it's like, to me, when I say I'm the chosen one, it's not like chosen for like my own selfish personal goals. But it's like being chosen to help others, man. You feel me? Like, this game is bigger than us. It's about that little boy that's out there somewhere, and he's seeing you play every day. We had a home game every game this playoffs. It was some kid that was standing at that gate that looked at that person, looked at number 22, looked at number 4, looked at Bosa, looked at Chris, looked at any of us, and like, I want to be like him. They come from nothing. They're struggling. But they see this school, and they see that game that we love. And it's something that just drives them to want to be great, to try to provide a better future, man. I mean, a lot of us don't come from nothing, man. You heard Pete at the beginning of the season. He thanked us. Chris, man, a lot of us don't come from nothing, man. I'm going to tell you straight up, a lot of y'all don't know this, man. I come from foster care. We all got a story. This program, man, it makes a future, bro. It makes a way for us. There's nothing greater. There's no other greater high school that's in my mind right now other than St. Thomas. We've been making the future and making the way for people for years, generations, man. This game is more important than us. We don't only play for ourselves and only for our own personal gain, bro, but it's for this program. It's for future. It's for that little kid that needs that extra drive, that needs that extra push, that needs that hope. When I hear stories about LaMarcus Joyner, he come from nothing, coming out the Polka Bean Projects. You hear about Giovanni Bernard, lost his mother, stayed in a bad condition with his brother and his father, but coming here, it made a way for him. So this game, right now, we about to go play, this greatness that we chasing, it's not greatness for us, it's greatness for God. It's greatness for His glory. Because through His glory, we provide hope. We provide faith. It's more important than us. It's about love. Play for the man next to you. Seniors, play for the juniors. Let's get this ring. Let's show them what it takes. So that way, next year, they can go get it. And the next year, they can go get it. Because the one thing about this program, it doesn't stop with this year. This program, it rolls and it keeps going. Let's go, man.
Hold on. August 24th. August 24th, we started the mission. The day we finished.
Today is the day we put the period on the sentence. You feel me? Today is the day we finish. We got one day. Finish the mission. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. St. Thomas Aquinas. Pray for us. All right, back in the locker room, fellas, real quick. Stay on the spot.
You know, guys, I want to, last night I was kind of lost for words, had a lot going through my mind, but I want to thank you guys for this opportunity. I want to thank my staff. It's been a fun ride, and it's funny how Jonesy, I swear last night, and I didn't get much sleep, but the same thoughts were going through my head. How I got here, how our staff got here, how we all got here. We all came here for a reason. God put us here for a reason. I remember growing up in Syracuse, New York, reading the USA Today about the St. Thomas Aquinas high schools, the top high schools in the program. This is in study hall back in 1994, 1995. And here I am coaching here. Coach Smith gave me an opportunity to coach here and eventually become the head coach and carry on that torch. And I promised him I would do that. And we're positioned tonight to keep doing that. We're all playing for something bigger. My ancestors provided a better opportunity for me. My grandfather came over here, Italian, my grandmother Italian, my other grandparents Irish. They all came here and they worked the rear ends off so I could have an opportunity. My dad worked his rear end off, my mother, so I could have an opportunity, and so my kids, and eventually your kids. And that's what it's all about, and that's exactly what Jones was talking about. That's what his program's about. People don't understand from the outside. They can point fingers and say that they got the best talent. You always have those haters out there. They recruit. I didn't go out and recruit any of you. None of these coaches came out and recruited you. You came here to be part of something special, and we work harder. We work 10 times harder than that team that we're about to face. Damn it! Don't tell me that they work harder than us. They can talk all they want on Twitter and all that stuff. 18.4 miles. I don't care. We're coming 300 miles away and we're going to wax them. That's how it's going to be. Because you can't tell me if we don't play our A game that this is just, we'll blow them out. We'll blow any team in this country out. We got to cherish this opportunity, fellas. You get on that bus, you get your minds right. If I'm sick, I am not sick. If I'm injured, I am not injured. You will do whatever it takes to win this game. We will do whatever it takes as coaches to win this game. No matter what happens, you take care of each other. Like I said, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what's going to happen. They may score first, so what? All that matters is what the score looks like at the end. And I know the way we play, the way we take care of each other, that we're going to be on top. We've had a long road here. We've come together, 6 o'clock in the morning workouts, god-awful heat thrown up on the field. Yeah, a lot of people work hard, and I commend them for that. And I talk to college or high school coaches all across the nation, reaching out to us when we go to the convention. Why are you guys so special? What makes you so special? We had a video, some of you guys were in it, and how we work out. And that's just part of it. It's family. It's these guys right here that take care of each other. Whether it's in school, life. This is the last time you guys will ever play with each other. The last time. 95% of you will never have the opportunity to play for a championship again. Think about that. College, and some of you guys go in the NFL. Make the best of this. 20 years from now, I want to come back with this team, 10 years from now, and celebrate how we won it. Together. Great football, great family. It's faith. I tell you all the time, faith, family, football. Whatever you want to put after that, that's up to you. But you stick to that and it all will fall in place. When you stick to that today, it's going to fall in place. Bring it in.
You go! We go! Yeah, brother! Let's say, bro!
Let's go. Check your bags.
Yeah. Start there.
not much more that I can say or our staff can say to get you jacked up right now, because the way I see you guys on the field right now, I know you're ready. 48 minutes. 48 minutes. Think about that. That's less than one period at St. Thomas Aquinas High School when you're sitting in class. 48 minutes. I can't tell you how many minutes and seconds that we've spent together since off-season workouts in February, spring football, summer, and to get to this point. And all we're doing is asking you to lay it on the line for 48 minutes to go get what you deserve. You got Cowboys, you got Raiders. Don't know much about Cowboys, but I know one thing for sure. Raiders want gold. They travel the world for gold. They travel this continent for gold. Gold! Raiders want gold. And it won't be right if you don't leave this place without gold. So get it done!
Yes, sir.
You worked way too hard for that. You deserve it. Get it done. Bring it in right now. Let's go. Let's go. Get the break. Get the break. You go. We go. Get up on there. That's it. Let's go. Let's roll. Woo! Let's roll.
Number harder, you freaking hooligan.
At linebacker, number 8, Claude Penny Judy. At linebacker, number 9, David Arnett. At defensive tackle, number 10, Christopher Hart. At defensive end, number 11, Wyatt Ray. At quarterback, number 14, Jake Rizzo. At defensive tackle, number 15, Brandon Boyce. At halfback, number 22, Jordan Scarlett. At defensive back, number 24, Rashard Causey. At linebacker, number 52, Melvario Faulkner. At center, number 66, Daniel Evers. At left guard, number 67, Samuel Klossman. At left tackle, number 73, Philip Parchment. At right guard, number 75, Rashard Desir Jones. At right tackle, number 77, Colin Burns. And at defensive end, number 97, Nicholas Bosa. The head coach of the Raiders in his 4th year at St. Thomas Aquinas, Rocco Casulo. The assistant coaches are Jay Connolly, Brian Welton, Dave Pelletier, Adam Bolano, Tim Conrad, Chris Cormier, Jay Galuzzo, Matt Cowers.
everybody up here? Let's go. Listen, 24 minutes, fellas. That's it. 24 minutes. That's less than a lunch period at St. Thomas Aquinas. 24 minutes. They're not going to give it to you. You got to earn it. Offensive line, we put them on their ass right now and we score. This game is completely over. And you know that. Defense is not going to allow them to get back in it. Get it done.
Get it right. Get it right.